Looking like a motherfucking postcard.
Does anyone remember Dead Island? Dead Island was released September 2011, published by Deep Silver and developed by Techland. You know Techland, the ones that made Dying Light 2 and Dying Light 2. The story is about a zombie virus that's on the island of Benoi. You can pick between 4 characters. Sam B, the one-hit wonder music artist taking any gig he can to stay relevant. Bruno Jackson, the ex-cop in Benoi as a bodyguard because some rich asshole thought he couldn't be touched by law. Let's just say he's walking with a limp now. Xian Mi, a Hong Kong police officer sent to spy on the Westerners at Benoi as a receptionist. Logan Carter, an ex-American football player drinking his sorrows away after a career-ending accident. The game starts with our character waking up in a hotel room after a night of partying, hearing screams in the other rooms across the hall.
What's in here?
Follow the instructions of the hotel.
You know, looking back at all the footage I recorded, the animation of all the survivors, characters included, all look more dead than the zombies in this game. I mean, look at this. Look at this! First types of combat we get in this game is saving Cinnamoi from a group of walkers.
Don't let him die!
Going out there? Are you nuts?
You're not gonna help
You at least have a weapon? You need?
Please! He's the only one protecting us.
Alright. This is fucking crazy. On 3. 1, 2, fuck it, 3!
The main story revolves around the players helping a group of survivors go from no chance of survival to a chance of survival. We finally get to meet our first special infected of the game at the lifeguard tower. Much like all zombie games that have special infected, there are different types. We have the throw everything, the just run past, the hit from a distance, the Florida man, and smack the ass. After helping the survivors for a while, we are able to get vehicles. Vehicles are the best way to get across the map and find signs that have no collision. The game makes you walk most of it, so why bother? There are other survivors on the other side of this map in the lighthouse.
I think we got a live one! Hey! Up here!
Hello! It's nice to see someone who
There are
isn't dead!
people living in the lighthouse?
After helping the people in the lighthouse,
Okay. If Marcus said it's gonna work, let's give it a shot and turn it on. I just hope it doesn't bring down the electrical grid. Looks like it worked. Come on, I'll open the storage shed for you.
the lifeguard tower asks us to go investigate a helicopter crash, which is where we meet the hit from a distance, or aka the self-unaliver. I can't say the actual word because if I do so, someone take my money away. Please do. No.
Watch it!
Speaking of game maps, there are 6 main maps in this game. We have the beach, the outer city, the inner city, the jungle, the lab, and the prison, in that order. If you include the arena DLC, then there are 7 maps. The arena map is where you can do the best glitch within this game, and it's the infinite money glitch. It is way easier than you think.
My guy's pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel, see on both sides like Chanel. Swimming laps through.
Hey guys, Meet Your Beat here. I'm going to show you how to get unlimited money in Dead Island. First, you gotta have your weapon wheel full. Then go to your fists. Drop what you want to duplicate from your inventory. Look at what you dropped and hold the pickup button. Go to the storage. Put it in storage, then take it out. Now drop it anytime, any number of times you like for infinite money. Thanks for watching. Hey Ma, are my tenders ready?
A bit further into the game, the truck and Jin are introduced. While the truck is being upgraded, we have to defend the shed from the runners.
A few moments later.
Just so you know, this person right here, this one person, pisses me off later in the game. Just keep that in mind. Once upgrading the truck is done, we finally change maps into the outer city, where we go to a church that has survivors in it, currently being bombarded by the special infected, the Ram, aka Smack the Ass. We talked to Mother Helen to help her get the water treatment plant back into good hands, which is easy enough to do. like how this game acknowledges headshots. I mean, watch this. Priceless. Then we have to go to the one level that every game has to have. The sewers.
Me. I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you.
To get to the city, where we finally meet the floater. Or, as I said earlier in this video, just run past.
Will you help me, friends? Yeah. Let's get to work then.
Or we can blow it up. That works too. Making it to the other side of the sewers, we are met with the mayor of the city, who promptly brushes us off.
That's all I have to say to you for now. People are waiting on me, and I have things to do.
What do you want to do, Jin? It's up to you. I want to supply everyone. The resort, the church, the police station.
There are motherfuckers at the police station? Are you kidding me?
We'll supply everyone but the police station. Those assholes can fend for themselves. Then we'll find the voice from the radio. Agreed?
I'll be at the sewer exit. Over and out.
Off to the supermarkets we go to get food for the survivors in the lifeguard tower.
Eh? Who the fuck let you in?
Let's hope there's something useful.
And come back to find where the mayor is living is overrun by zombies. The mayor has been turned into a thug. You know what to do. We take the food to the church, which then gets Jin to do the stupidest move in this game.
Can you guess what that is?
That's right, giving food to the people who have taken over the police station. She has made the worst mistake she can in an apocalypse. She looks like she regrets it, but the models in this game, I can't tell whether she is or she isn't. But people like her, like me as well, would make that mistake and get the entire group killed. It's just, no, I'm getting mad. She always pisses me off at this point because this is what I would do. Let's just skip to the jungle section, please.
Least a chance that he's telling the truth. We should check it out.
You out your mind? We're supposed to get the fuck off this island, not hike deeper into the goddamn jungle.
Okay, now, this first village in the jungle will eventually lead us to someone named Moen, who is currently living in a swamp somewhere in the dead center of the jungle. On the way to get Moen from the swamp, we finally meet the mad lad himself, Florida Man. To me, he is the best but most annoying special zombie in this game. He hits hard and fast and can't be knocked down, so you're going to need to take him out quick. To get to Moen, we need to kill Afrin and his goons, and around this time, guns are making their full main staple point in this game. But having the arena DLC and doing the money glitch, we don't need to worry about that. We can get guns whenever. We finally managed to kill Afrin and his goons, which is easy enough. Then we grab his boat, bring it to Moen, so then Moen can take us to the lab. In the lab, we have a doctor named Dr. West. He is trying to create the cure for the zombie virus. Although, he is a bit racist. By a bit, I mean he actually is very racist. I'm kinda glad he dies near the end. In order for Dr. West to complete his cure for the zombie virus, we are going to need to find a native, which is over here in the little tribe next to the lab. Turns out, these guys are the reason why the zombie virus has happened in the first place. Here in reality, it's a real thing, although they don't turn into zombies. The tribes in Papua New Guinea would do the same thing to their dead family members, thinking it will pass on the souls to the afterlife. And it will give them a form of mad cow disease. We have to fight the tribe's best warriors in order to go to where they put their dead. We find Ymir lying on the floor, and I might say, it's very impressive how they built this place. We need to grab some stuff before we do the trip towards the prison. So we head off to Jin's garage. Jin kills her zombified father. Just as that has happened, we are told to head back to the lab due to a large commotion that the guy on the radio has told us.
Can you hear me? I heard screams in the lab. Something bad's happening. You've got to drop what you're doing and find out what's going on. Damn it, go! Go!
Back at the lab, we find it is ransacked and zombie infested. We grab Yerima and whatever progress on the cure Dr. West was working on, and head off to... In the prison, we are needed to go find food and weapons for their gang leader, Titus, while leaving Yerima and Jin with him. But our little quest is cut short when the guy on the radio contacts us again.
Can you hear me? The power went down and I had to switch to another source. I've been watching you for some time, but I couldn't contact you. Listen carefully. I know what you're planning to do. Don't. You can't give those prisoners weapons. Titus is a murderer and a terrorist. I locked the bloody bastard up myself, you understand? This is a prison for international terrorists. Governments send them here from all over the world. You heard of extraordinary rendition, right? But where do you think they end up? That's why there's a minefield out there. If Titus and his men end up with weapons, there'll be no stopping them. Listen, leave the prisoners, there's no time. Don't worry about your friends, I'll take care of them. You need to get back to Block C as fast as you can. The only way is through the sewers. Move!
We find Yerima and Jin outside of where we last saw them.
Out! Someone's coming! Quiet! Our friends! They've come for us!
We get to an elevator and go up to find Ryan, but get gassed unconscious. As we come to, we find out Ryan has stolen the syringe we had and is going to make copies of it. Going through the hallways, filled with infected, I get downed at least once, but that's about it. Ryan has fortified himself so he can try and get away on a helicopter with the vaccine. If you try and run past all the stuff that he's done, you are met with a thug.
He's just standing there, menacingly!
Once we have gotten rid of all that, we are finally able to put a bullet between Ryan's face. Finally, I can finish it. Surprise! Jin fucks up again by releasing Ryan's zombie-infested wife. Turns out, that wasn't the cure for the zombie virus that was in that syringe. It was a biological weapon that the military was going to use. And now we're facing the infected Ryan White. He's a bit trickier to kill, but only because the game's janky. Wait, we're just gonna leave the survivors at Benoi to defend for themselves? Right, the monsoon. That's not like it's gonna spawn a sequel or anything, or a standalone DLC.